YouTube! Welcome back to my channel! Welcome back to the next episode of Stamp-O-Mania! I know, I totally forgot. So I made the second episode a while ago and then it just... yeah, I forgot. I was busy crafting so much. Oh my God. You know, my room, it still is organized. But today my room is not clean and it's the very first time because yesterday I was working on everything and anything. I didn't have a very good day. So I always had just a couple minutes time and I would come into my room and, oh, let's organize those two dies. Okay, did that. And the next time I walk in and I was punching a lot of scraps. Oh my God. Just because when I don't feel good, punching is really good. It's therapeutic to me. So, not much talking here. I'm here to share my stamps with you. And I will just continue. And I guess I don't really have to... I don't know if I even should call it like that or not. Because you don't really have to see the stamps, I guess. What you want to see is the stamped images. So do I still call it Stamp-O-Mania or Stamped Images Mania? No, but however, so this one, some of them I do know where they came from, but most of them I don't. So, however, look, I got this little chickie at Tuesday morning and I really wanted to use her, and I think it's a her because there's a purse. I wanted to use her for Easter, but this year Easter, I just did not feel like Easter, so I didn't use her. But you can also use her anytime. I think you can make like a card with hello chick or something like that and then use her. And oh, I need to color more. I'm coloring every day and I can still not color all of my stamps I own. By the way, I do have a stamp storage organization which works so good for me. So if you want to try, I will try and link it down below. I want to make the cards up there, you know, so you can just click on your screen. But I always forget, so I don't know. However, but I will try to link it for sure. So this is the one from Tuesday morning. And I always, just in case you want to know, I will always show you how big it is. So it's almost 3 by 3 inches. And this one came from Tuesday morning as well. And looks like Easter. Dang it! Why isn't it Easter anymore? I feel like I have so many projects going on. Oh my God. You know, I'm getting overwhelmed. I know that I will get to the point where I don't want to do anything anymore and I will just stop and be like overwhelmed. But the little chickie is also around 2 inches by 3, I would say. Yeah. So that is it. And like I said, check out this storage. So I have had it for a while now, and those of you who are in my Facebook group, you guys know that I am stamping and I am coloring and everything. My storage does not get messed up. It actually gets better and better and I can totally keep up. I just bought this month, I don't know, probably like 10 stamps or more. And I did organize them all already, you know. So it does not take much time. So let me do the second one. If I'm kind of slow today, it's like always. Why do I say it? I always say, oh, I'm slow today because my hands don't want to work. It's like every day. So I don't even need to tell you anymore. I hope I did not show you those. I did check my last video, but I'm kind of not sure now. So, not sure. But I will just go ahead and do it. However, then I will check again and then I see that I showed you all of those already. Excuse me. Oh, I have been feeling really sick, but I'm not sick. I just recently read that this is one of the fibro things that you constantly feel like you have a flu or very often. And I do. And I never knew that it's like a fibro thing, but apparently it really is. Okay, talking again. So this one says, life is a picnic. And it does a little ant right there. I hate ants, I must say so, because We do have some sometimes, and then we have to get rid of them. And I just hate ants. Yes, I do. Except when they are somewhere on the picture. That's fine with me. So this was 3 inches. And then, yeah, I do have this one. We all know where this one came from, right? Because it says Happy Birthday. And let me tell you, it's not a wrong language. There is no language that spells it like that. But I still like the little girl. I do. I like the little girl. And the banner, you know, you can use the banner anywhere. Like heat emboss it, I think. I'm totally into heat embossing right now. I even keep my heat gun here now. It's ready to go for everything. Also, when I'm crafting and I don't have any patience to wait for things to dry, that's what I do. I use my heat gun. That's what I do now. Okay, let's just move on to the next one. And the next one has the one from Tuesday morning as well. And there, see, Tuesday morning, I mostly remember Tuesday morning, because Tuesday morning always has this effect on me to remember it. So with this one, I loved it. I do love it as a stamp, but I realized that it's probably kind of impossible to get it how I want it. So I need to try more things with that. I was thinking about maybe buying pens. You know, there are this, I don't know, markers, which you can stamp with. I forgot the name, but then go over all of the little things in different colors and then stamp it. You know, because if I stamp it like this, the only thing I can do is heat emboss. Then it will look pretty. But if I stamp it like this in black, there is absolutely nothing to color it anymore. You see? Excuse me. So, I'm also thinking maybe I could stamp it in like clear, like heat emboss it clear, and then try and color it with watercolors. But that's what I want to do too. But for some reason, I'm never getting there. So this one is 5.5 long. It's really a long one. And it's such a pretty one. I was so happy when I found it. But, you know, then I stamped it and I saw that. Okay, my next one is a set. And it looks like this. And I love the little bear. I know for a fact that I did color the bear. Let me see. You know, I keep some of my colored images right here. Oh yeah, there is the bear. Did I show you this ever? I don't know. If I did, then, you know, hit me. You see, I put glossy accent on my bear and then some glitter. So he's holding a glittery, glossy accented heart. I know that it was a long time ago and my coloring is not very well here because he's just brown. So there is no like accent or maybe a little bit here. But I still love him because of the heart. The heart is just so pretty. So love that. And the little berry is around 3 inches again by 2.5. There is also a tiny ice cream. I love that. Oh my god, I need to stamp color, fussy cut, and keep it. As if I don't have enough ephemera going on already. But this one says from the bottom of my heart, and love you so much and just for you. And I think it's really cute. You know what? I ended up having, because I have my organization, I can see it, and I ended up having like tons of little heart stamps. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna use them all in my life. But I have them. What am I supposed to do, right? Okay. Who's next? Oh, next one is very cute as well. I got one of those, came from Germany. And just in case you were wondering about how I use my stamps that do have a die right here, most of the time, I put the die right there in the same pocket and I write down that there is a die. And now, let me just very quickly see if I can get it very quick for you to show you something. Why is it? Because it's people. I'm trying to open animals and then I end up having people right here. Let me find it. The only thing that it's hard to find is when you go backwards in your organization. So for me, it's harder to find this one backwards in my stamped images, but also I don't really need to find it in there. Right? I will never go backwards, but yeah, right here it is. So I just wanted to show you. So in my folder where I do have the organization of my stamps, I have the same thing. I write down that there is a die to go with that. So I always know, you know, if I'm looking through here, just, you know, looking around, what do I want to color? And I see, oh, look, I have the Pooh Bear right here. So I can color him. And, oh, there's also a die, so I don't have to fussy cut. This is just, you know, for your information. Because I did have people asking me how I do store my dies that come with the stamps. But yeah, he came from Germany. Does it say anything? No, it does not say anything. But a friend of mine sent it to me. Thank you so much. And then I have this little girl right here eating ice cream and the bunny with the ice cream. I don't know how it all goes together, but it seems to be a beach theme. But I'm pretty happy about having some extra beach pieces, you know, that you can just color, fussy cut, and then use as little pieces on your project. Of course, on my upcoming mermaid project, for sure. That's where I'm going to use that. So, that's that. Okay, a staple should be having a alpha set, because this was the no, I'm lying. This was the very first stamp I ever got, I cut out. But this was my very first stamp and die. This one has a die. It's not here just because I don't need it. I mostly need it over there, you know. I'm not gonna go here to find my alphas. I have them organized in my dies because they're like as many pieces as the alphabet has. I'm not sure. 26? I'm not sure. Is it 26? 367? 367, it's 14. And 26. Oh my God, I'm so good. IQ of 150. Yeah, but you know, if you have this, you can stamp yourself anything. So if you don't have many stamps, then you have this. This one came from Tuesday Morning as well. And it says, begin each day with a little spring in your step. You know, it's perfect for spring. Who did not use it for spring? Me. I did not. But I like to have it. I do like little sentiments. And I believe this was $1 or $2 at Tuesday Morning. So it was not much. And I decided to just go with that. And we all know how it works at Tuesday Morning. We decide to go with a lot of things that we don't need. So that's what I did too. Let me get this out of here because you need to see the images better. So I do have this one, and here as well, I do not have the die, but I know for a fact that I do have a die for that, but I don't need it in here because I cut myself tags without looking, you know, into my stamp organization, or even without needing a stamp for that. You know, sometimes you make tags that are different. You don't stamp on them. But I did get a set of 2 or 3, I believe. And then I loved them so much that I got them all of the ones that I could find that go with that die. And they might be more in my organization. I'm not sure. So this is how they look like. Aren't they adorable? Look, you can just use this, you know, and stamp it somewhere as a background. You can always take off the ink around it, so it doesn't stamp you this part. So you can just stamp it on whatever is a little background, actually. And this says handmade with love, which I also like and never used. But I like this one and that one as well. So I like them all. Let's just say it this way. I just like them all. So they are just big. And this is, I believe, the only one that does hold that many stamps, the only pocket, because they are all like together in one. And I wanted them to stay together. And those are the ones that you actually use a tool with. I forgot, this is Inkadoo or something, I'm not sure. So I'm not sure about brands at all. But, you know, they have a tool, then you can stamp this in a circle, but you really don't need a tool to stamp a little picture. Look, I like those. There were a lot that would just, you know, make a little design, but since I don't have the tool, I really didn't get them because I don't need a design one. I need one that I can use without any tool. And of course I got myself some of those just because, see? And here again, you see, it stamps this part. I rather have them unstamped, you know, so I can color them, but they are stamped already. So I would say here is heat embossing the best thing to do, or you stamp them in the color you need them already, you know. So because it's going to be a little hard to color. If you have an idea on how to do it better, let me know in the description below. And oh look, I did find the rest of the see that? There is more. Like I said, I got everything I could find just because I love the images on each of them. This one says handmade again. I really need to make some and just keep them in a box so I can put them on my crafts. But I never get there. You know what? When I started out crafting, I did that. When I started out crafting, I prepared, and I still have a bunch left over. I did make those. You know, this was my only stamp I had, and my only die I had, and I took like packaging paper and I made those, and I would put them on my crafts. And now that I'm crafting so much and for so long, I don't do this anymore. Why? I don't know. I just absolutely forget all the time. But I love this. As you can see, I got them all of the ones that I could find. All of the ones that I could find, I got. Okay. There is... oh, we have 2 more to go. Let's just do 2 more and then be done for today. There is another one. This one is a layering stamp. You see, it comes with all these different stamps, and you layer, always layer 3 of them. So you go with one color, with the darkest color, no, with the lightest color first, and then darker, and then darker. If you need me to stamp it out for you, just let me know. I will make a short video and just show you how this works. I only have one color that has 3 shades, so I did not get any green yet, but I might look around and see if I have 3 different greens and do this too. But I for sure can do the flower, that I know. You know, and there's another flower. There is 2 different flowers, and it's just the same. There's 3 different flowers, and it's the same thing. You know, you stamp one, and then on top of it you stamp this one, and then on top of it you stamp this one. And to me, what I found out is that without Misty, I can stamp it the best way. You know, I don't know, but you have to line it up. I can stamp it with Misty just as well. I don't think it's... But you have to line it up all the time. You have to line the stamps up. Like I said, if you need me to show you, I can totally make a short video about it. I just don't want to put it in this video because, you know, I'm doing something different already here. Okay, and my next is, and you just saw this one. I told you that this was my only die I had. So this came in this set. did it? Yeah, this came in this set. I bought it Michael's at the very beginning of my crafting career. You know, and I used the mason jar a lot and this one a lot. I really did not use those too much, I must say, but the mason jar a lot, and this one too. So there's these ones from Michael's. I don't remember anymore. It's so long ago. And this is my mermaid set. And somebody asked me when I made my surprise box, what was the demo a die, and I will link it down below as well. What set the mermaid came from. That was right here. So this is the mermaid I made. And also all of the greenery I have there, it's here. I just stamped it and I fussy cut it all. Just because I love fussy cutting, and there is supposed to be a fish. It stamps pretty good, but as you know, I don't worry about the quality on here, just because this is only meant to be, you know, for me, organizing, you know. I don't need quality here. I just need to see what goes in this pocket so I don't mess it up. And as you can see, there is a die and it says plus die again. So yeah, okay. That would have been my, I don't know, third Stamp-O-Mania video. I do have quite a few good stamps to go. So there will be another one if I don't forget. I'm sorry I have forgotten them. I just wasn't thinking about that. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, leave them down below. And yeah, suggestions as well. And I would say if you liked it, thumbs up. As always, share, subscribe. It's not much work for you, but it makes me feel much better, you know, if you thumbs it up. And yeah, enjoy your day. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.